one of the things about this particular treasured landscape in the Truckee River is it's got those elements that people think about when they imagine the Sierra. The big pine trees, the granite outcroppings, the beautiful rivers with aspen trees.
The treasured landscape site starts at Lake Tahoe, comes over here to Truckee, but also includes a smaller watershed called the Little Upper Truckee River.
The Truckee River supplies water to over 80% of the Reno area. That's a lot of people.
It also creates jobs. Creates jobs for fishing guides, for fly shops, for outdoor retailers. It's an important part of kind of this, this larger story that we're trying to tell here.
I mean, you can come here to paint, you can come here to hike.
Resort skiing to backcountry fly fishing to camping and hiking and snowmobiles, motorcycles, horseback riding. I mean, anything you can imagine doing in the outdoors, you can do it right here.
You know, this is a place where people come from all over the world, not just all over California, to come fish. And it's because of the quality of fishing, the incredible scenery, the access to everything. You don't have to, put a huge backpack on your back and trek for 4 days to get into, incredible fishing. It's right here in your backyard, and, it's 5 minutes from the town of Truckee.
What's really cool about Lake Tahoe is we have a very active citizenry here, both in the local constituents, but also in the visitors.
The people around here love the Truckee River.
Their connection to the land is maybe initially through recreation, but I think what happens is it begins to permeate their kind of identity and their soul, and it becomes part of who they are.
Public participation is huge. So the more that we can embrace that as an agency and certainly as a basin here, I think the better the forest will be overall.
So there's a lot of work to do. There's recreation work that we're trying to do where we're balancing the goals of habitat conservation with the goals of recreation, where lots of people want to go to a place and they can love it to death.
Creating these places that people care about and the nexus to whether it be fish, wildlife, plants, trees, forest ecosystems, whatever that be, and telling that comprehensive story about why this place is important and why it's special and who's working to make sure that it stays that way.
Making that connection is what's going to help the Tahoe River Basin thrive for decades and centuries to come.
It's really easy to get depressed about climate change and lack of budgets and the backlog of restoration, but I think people are just forging ahead and saying that this is our reality, this is what we have to do. We're going to make do with what we have, we're going to work together. And that's to me, that's really positive and makes for a lot of hope for the future.